Hey, beautiful people, it's been a hot minute, but I'm back with this amazing hair tutorial. I'll be showing you today a step by step on achieving this wonderful hair tutorial. So let's get into it. So for this hairstyle, we're going to need a parting comb, a wide tooth comb. We're going to need a particular accessory from that palette, and then we're going to need some rubber bands. And I also forgot to show that you're going to need some bobby pins. So the very first step for the hairstyle is sectioning, and our very first sectioning is the ear to ear sectioning. So as I'm doing right now, you just do an ear to ear, ensure that it's very straight, like it's a clear parting, because this is going to be visible in our hairstyle. So make sure that this sectioning is very clean. So this is how it should look like. The front section is a little bit smaller compared to the back, so ensure to also do that. I'm going to put the back section away. We'll come back to it later, but by the time you're finishing your sectioning, this is how your hair should be looking like. And then the second partitioning is going to be the middle section of the front section. So I'm just doing like half of the front partitioning, and then I'm going to do a half of each section of the half. So sort of like the quarters. So I'm just going in and sectioning the each half into equals. I'm starting with the left half, and then because I want to achieve a very cute detail at the top, so I'm going again, as you can see, starting from a little bit into the other side, and then just like doing a slanting partition, and this partition is going to touch the other partition of the other section. This is really difficult to explain, but it's really clear as you watch it. So this part, all the other hair that I'm not going to use for the first cornrow, I'm just going to put away. And then for this, our very first section, I'm going to do flat twist. In case you didn't pick from the preview of our hairstyle, the front detail is going to be flat twist. So we are going to do flat twist on each and every section here. If you do not know how to flat twist, please, I'm going to link a tutorial on how to flat twist. It's a very detailed step by step on how to flat twist, and that should be helpful. But also just to mention that I have come a long way with the flat twist. I can't imagine I'm now doing some very clean and even flat twist. But honestly, this only comes with a lot of practice. So even as you try it, please just keep in mind that it comes with a lot of practice for you to be able to achieve those amazing flat twists. So yes, this is our very first chondro flat twist. I don't know if that's a thing, but yes, it's a chondro and it's a flat twist. So for the second section, so for our second chondro, we are just going to go all the way straight to the right because the detail is already defined by our first chondro. So we're just going all the way down, and that is basically it. And then we put the other hair aside, come back to it later. We do our chondros on this side. So where was I with the preaching about flat twists? Yeah, so with flat twist, this has become my really go-to way of putting my hair away. One, it's less manipulation, unlike chondro itself. When you do a natural hair, sometimes it causes like a little bit of breakage, but when it comes to flat twist, it has less manipulation, hence less breakage. So I prefer this. Easy to install, easy to uninstall. So this is my go-to, and that's why I prefer this because I mean you can always choose to do the actual three-strand uh, chondros, which would also look very amazing, but it would mean like a lot of work and stuff. I don't know. I prefer practice for this. And also, when it comes to the detail that I'm doing right now, you can always choose any other detail. So again, we are now going to the back section. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to borrow just a little bit of hair from this the right section, and then I'll chip into the left section and leave out some bit of it just to create that slanting effect. So it's sort of like alternating overlapping cornrows. So while doing it, you want to ensure that each cornrow overlaps the other. The first overlaps the second, and then the second overlaps the third, something like that. And then you just basically go in and do your very simple, easy, neat flat twist. I promise you guys, this hairstyle is really amazing. At first, I had my reservations with it. I really didn't know how I'd look, wearing these. I mean, of course, I was just doing it, and in my head, I was like, oh, I've always been wanting to try this detail, and I don't know how to do it. And then I was just figuring it out as I was doing this. But then it turned out to be pretty, and I think it's my newfound coolest hairstyle. Think I'm gonna misuse this hairstyle for some time, and all the events are going to see me in this hairstyle. But anyway, so this is our very last flat twist cornrow, and we will be done with the first step. Now, when we are done with this, we are going to secure the loose twist outs, no, not twist outs, the loose twists at the back, and that is what's going to create the amazing aesthetic, because the hairstyle itself is at the back. Like, the beauty of this entire hairstyle is at the back. I love the front detail, yes, but I love the back the most. Anyway, so we are done with our cornrows, so we're heading to the back. So for the back, of course, my hair at this point had caught a little bit of moisture. I stayed at a very cold place, so it was a little bit tangled. I went in with my wide tooth comb just to go through and detangle it a little bit. And then, so this next step is now securing those loose strands at the back. As you can see, I'm ensuring that while securing it, the hair is smoothly slicked down. I'm not applying any product, yes, but I'm ensuring that there is no bumpiness like left at the top or any loose, like hair that looks loose. So I'm using my hand to really pull down the hair. And then for the loose strands that I'm holding together, I'm ensuring that it's super tight. Tight enough not to break your hair. Of course, don't break your hair. But yes, and for this, I decided to start with the first two, the inner two, and then the outer two. That way, I was also able to, just arrange it in a nicer way. Then, with my rubber bands, I ended up securing this, and the rubber bands, they work the magic. They are very firm, they hold your hair secure, and it stays for long. And in case you're worried, it does not break my hair. So this is how it should look like by the time you get into this step. Now, on to the next step, the back hair. For the back hair, I am just splitting it into three sections, and then I'm doing some very loose twists at the very, very tip of my hair. Why am I doing this? It's just that my hair is too dense. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. It's dense, but so with this, I cannot just secure it with a bobby pin the way I want it and for it to settle. So when I put it in this, when I put the tips in the twists, helps me really put the hair together. And when it comes to securing it with a bobby pin, it becomes very easy. So if your hair can actually comply, you really don't need to do this step. But if your hair is like mine, please, this will save you a lot of trauma when it comes to like dealing with dense hair. So this was a step that I highly appreciated. So yes, I just split it into three chunky sections and only twisted out the very tip of my hair, because if you twist out a very big chunk of your hair and not just the tip, it's gonna take away the volume, and we want to achieve the volume. So you can see that I'm very keen when it comes to like ensuring I'm only touching the tip of the hair and not really interfering with the density of what is remaining as the inner of the hair. At this point, I'm done. Now I'm just taking those three tips and putting them together and rolling it in my fingers, taking one bobby pin and securing it. Imagine how easy that is. like just one bobby pin. Otherwise, I would have dealt with like so many bobby pins and some hair still, hanging around because I couldn't really hold together everything. And this is what we have. Look at that volume. Yes, I love it. Now, next to our accessory, I mentioned I'm gonna use one accessory. So it's that accessory that I've just shown you guys. So for this accessory, before putting it in, I'm ensuring that after securing, I had some again loose twists. So I just like rolled it into the section that I secured, and then I put in my clip. I love this clip. I love the color. I love how it's just made generally. And this you can just buy anywhere random. So in case you're about asking where did I get it, just any hair shop you can get, hair accessory shop you can get this. And this is how it looks, guys. So I'm basically done. So I'm just going in with a little bit of my edges. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to brag about. Guys, I am really getting good at laying my edges. And before you tell me like, oh, this is not good enough, I'm just like, you should have seen me when I started. I used to do wonders when it came to edges. So I'm doing so much better. So just slaking down a little bit of the loose hair at the front, and then I'm gonna use a silk piece of clothing to just like set it down, leave it for a few minutes while I'm getting ready, and yeah, this is it. So just taking this off, and my edges are all set and dry, and it can last me for the rest of the day. And this is what I have. And this is my final look. Oh my God. I really, really love this hairstyle. And I hope that you are also going to love it. Just look at the back. Oh, I love this hairstyle. So I hope that you're going to love it. If you try it, please do let me know how you'll find it. In the comment sections, ask me anything, and I'll be sure to respond to you. So, yeah, these are the sides. This is how it looks like at the sides, and this is how the top looks like. I really love that detail at the top, honestly. I think I did a good job. So, oh my God, I deserve the bragging rights. But anyway, so this is what I had eventually. Again, just showing you the back a little bit. So this is the details of the back. It looks really amazing. I love the volume. I love the density of my hair. So yeah, it really looked very cute. I enjoyed wearing this hairstyle, and I'm gonna wear it again and again and again. So do let me know if you like this hairstyle. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye, guys.